Hi, it's Friday and it is the weekend. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at me and you're saying, she's in her workout gear. And you're right. Does that mean I've been working out? No, hardly. I have those dreams. They're just not happening. I have discounted workout gear that Joe has hooked me up with in the past. Moving on, I don't even want to talk about working out because it's Friday and that's upsetting, and I have a half-eaten chocolate orange cake over there from the kid's birthday. What I do want to talk about um, is um, is this whole notion of listening to your heart. I hear that a lot from these great self-help authors that speak to women, especially. It's like, have you taken time to really listen to yourself and listen to your heart? And that's God in you. And I am, we are all uniquely made, and I um, can't think of it's extremely important to listen to yourself and to know yourself well and to be introspective. But listening to God and listening to your heart are two separate entities. Your voice and God's voice, your character and God's character. And there is a distinct, there's a distinction there. And sometimes in Oprah, in that world, in that realm, it's kind of the one and the same. And that's no. Um, I oftentimes, like within my own heart, I feel like I'm having confrontations with my own heart. Like it's like a 3-year-old child, temperamental child, and I'm like having these confrontations every day with my heart. No, you're not going to do that. That is, that's so immature, Debbie. Why did you just do that? Um, didn't we agree that we weren't going to handle that situation that way? And then yet I did. And so I'm having these confrontations and these struggles with what feels like sometimes a 3-year-old on the inside. And so in real life, what I do with my 3-year-old, who sometimes is illogical and doesn't make the choices that he wants to make, is redirect. So instead of shaming, guilting, all of that, staying in that place, it's redirecting. And so I do this often with my heart to say, you know, um, redirecting my heart to what does God's word say? What is his desires? We're going to love our enemies. We're going to lay down our lives for others. Pray without ceasing. We are going to be content with what we have. We're going to be committed and follow through. Things like that. And just bringing my heart into submission to God's will and desire for me. And that comes with knowing his word. That comes with prayer, worship, and knowing his desire and being able to put myself underneath it and not put myself on the throne and then just do whatever, feels good to me in the moment, which, depending on how much sugar I've had, caffeine, whatever else, impacts what's going on within me. So I don't think, not I don't think, I know that I can't guide my own life. I have a good shepherd. My kids already, they know Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the quiet waters. He restores my soul. And he leads me down paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. And so there's so much comfort in God's word and his guidance and putting ourselves in submission to that, and also discerning his voice. It's kind of like I compare it to a sommelier. I'm just a skilled wine drinker at the moment, but there are sommeliers that can tell you the vintage, the year of the grapes, where they come from, all of that, because they've spent a lot of time with wine. And I think the same is true of how much time you spend with God and his word. You're going to get really skilled in knowing what is God's voice, how is he speaking to you uniquely, and how to distinguish your own heart from his voice and your own intuition from his promptings. I hope that helps. That's a lot going into the weekend, but anyway, I hope you spend time in God's word. I hope you have an awesome weekend. All right, bye.